Wonderful. Thank you so much to Urban Method. I'm just so proud of this city. Every time I come to something that Donnie produces, I just get more and more proud of this beautiful city. Yeah, just give them We're going to open up for some questions and conversation in just a moment, but I have a few things that I'd like to ask the panel members first. And I'd like to start with Kim. That was such a beautiful and powerful and iconic song from the movement. Could you just say a little bit about how you all chose that to perform for us and to do what you did with it, to update it? Where did that come from?
Yeah, actually I kind of just did a lot of research on the songs of the movement and saw what, I kind of just picked what resonated with me, really, and that one I thought, I knew about that one and you know, the impact it had, and I was like, we gotta do this, and then, you know, Donnie wanted me to modernize it, and it's kind of a daunting task just because those songs have such, meaning and power, and I didn't want to do anything to take away from any of that, you know, and make sure that we did justice to it, especially sitting next to I was like, man, I just gotta sing after this woman. But I wanted to give it the the attention and the soul that I actually arranged that one on my own, and you know, I knew the Herbs fam was gonna add our own little flavors and put our souls in it, and I just wanted to make sure we had the right heart and the right intent, and I think that's important in music in general, but especially with this type of thing.
Thank you.
Thank you. She said I didn't take anything away.
I'd like to start back on this side with this wonderful young man on the end. Jalan, is that your name? Okay. Could you tell us what it is that inspires you as an artist? Who do you like to write about? What is interesting for you? What makes you, what kind of gets your juices flowing? And when you start to think about putting together your poems, what inspires you?
First and foremost, my experiences as a young man growing up in this generation, this is really different from the past. And you realize that because you hear things like back in my day and those types of stories. So then you start thinking about those stories like, dang. And then you just like, I think about who I am in my society, who am I in my community, how I'm looked at. When they see me, do they think about my color, my skin color, do they think about who I am as a person? And a lot of my experiences come from like people I meet, new people, new experiences. Just recently I had the chance to go up to CSU Fort Collins and take some classes up there in my college program, and you see the diversity and you meet different people. And this poem, I have a poem that I wrote that I will be performing to y'all, and it's about African American as me, how I'm looked at, or how I see myself and my friends. And growing up in Montbello, you get that sense of underdog all the time, even if it's in sports, education, or just as a person, you always thought of less. So like that's why I kind of embrace being a Montbello student, because my oldest sister, she graduated from Montbello in 2007, and I'm thinking, people always told me don't go to Montbello, you're not going to achieve nothing, you're not going to be as smart as other students, you're not going to get to college, you're always going to drop out. And I'm thinking, my sister did it, so why couldn't I? And so that's why I went to Montbello and played sports there, because I like being underdog, because when you achieve that level, people look at you in an amazed way, like they never would have thought that you was. Like when I came out with this poetry, people never thought that I'm the type of kid that would be able to be capable of constructing words like this.
So, Jalan, I think it would be a perfect time to share that poem with us.
hear me? Okay. I understand who I am, but do you? Society has labeled me as a criminal, but in reality, I'm just like you. Can you see past the skin color? Can you see past the clothes, the ignorant stereotypes, and the stories that they have told? I'm wanted because I am bold. Only 17 years old, but they never see me. They see clearly through me. They don't believe in the man I am becoming, but persecute the man I am colored. And I wonder why in this world I am nothing but just a number. Only known the mother, never really known the father. But what I know is pain that caused my thoughts to be bothered, and those thoughts transform into a temper that persuaded me to bang colors and twist fingers. So you see, my past isn't really a life to remember, but it's exactly what this country has forced it to be. Sadly labeled as a minority, I am portrayed as a word that means less than something else, or in this case, less than someone else. I am a minority, but don't judge me by my appearance. Judge me by my knowledge. Don't judge me by my strength, but by my strength in words. Don't judge me by my past, but by my dreams, you see. A minority is president, but people still can't accept and realize the true potential of minorities. I ask myself, oh, I'm sorry. That's right. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. In this society, I get convinced that I am just a percentage that is expected to drop out, expected not to go to college, expected to be locked up, expected to be dead. Why does America get to decide who I become? Who am I? Am I a man who is meant for more, destined for less? Am I a man who needs to be changed or brings the change? Have you ever walked into a room and just felt unwanted? Men clench their fists, women hug their purse, children move out the way in a hurry because from what they heard, all we do is hurt. I love my culture, but my skin color can be a burden. The flame of racism was put out, so why do I feel it burning? It's concerning that in this civilization, I will never be equal. When will I stop getting discriminating stares from blue-eyed, sophisticated people? I haven't been called an American, and I'll accept that I don't fit the description. And in this civilization, I'll accept I'll never be one. I just hope that people recognize a real honest man when they see one.
Wonderful, thank you. I hope you will do another one for us before the end of the evening. Oh, that's all right, that was magnificent. Thank you.